Hi everybody, my name is Shannon. Welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. I know it's crazy. No morning video today. Today, this is it right now. Tell you what, last night I was doing all sorts of things. I was playing with yarn. I had all of my Arcane Fibre yarn and everything, and I was playing with it, and I was working my husband's sweater. Oops, I just dropped one. I was working on his sweater, and I've gotten quite a bit in, and I was working on my blanket that I had started with all of that wool ease Fair Isle I got from Joanne, and they're big projects. So truthfully, I've got nothing done this week at all. Whoa. Okay, avalanche. I've been cleaning in my room and stacking things, and something just fell. But yeah, I've got nothing finished. So on the Monday video, if anything gets finished, it's between right now, Saturday morning, right this minute, the 27th of January, and Monday. Nothing is finished. Maybe I will work on these slippers because everyone tells me January's not over and I have the opportunity to finish these and still get it done in January. They're not wrong. So cheer me on for a big push because I've been working on everything but these and having a blast. So doing the typical thing that we would do, that I would do. And you know, I'd worked on the sweater and I'd worked on the blanket, and they're growing. You can actually see differences. It's pretty awesome. Well, of course you can see differences because last week it was like 2 times his size, and this week I started it all over. So yeah, it's brand new. It's all new. But I went through my Arcane fibers because I'm looking at things and like, I want to make a sweater for me. And I was asking my husband to help me out. He's got wonderful color sets, absolutely wonderful. So I pulled out my yarns and everything, and I like such a variety of yarns. A lot of times my stuff doesn't match. We've talked about that, and it's not because of the yarn dye or anything like that. It's because of me. It's what I picked. We've talked about that with like my leftover fingering weight, you know, sock yarn. And I'll make hats with that. And people are like, oh, you can make these beautiful gradient hats and they float together because, you know, you picked the colors and you probably gravitate towards a color and they're all going to match. My stuff fights. Man, my yarn stuff in the bag, it's like, what psychotic individual picked all these? It's not the same person. It's just, I swear, it's not the same person, right? So I'm the same way. Arcane Fibre, if you're not familiar, I'll link them down below. I'm not affiliated with anybody. I just love the yarn. That's all it is. And Tyler, he's the creative genius behind said yarn company, comes up with some gorgeous colors and the inspiration photos. If the colors don't get you the inspiration photos, well, you match them up together, you're just toast. I'm just telling you, you're toast. So I got all of these different colors and I'm like, I want to work with them. Incidentally, a lot of the colors I have are the colors I'm wearing right now. That's weird. That's really weird, but that's weird. That's really weird. Okay, I just know. Okay, sorry, tangent. That's holy cow. That's really weird. Look. Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess they will go together. They're already in my shirt. Oh my gosh. Maybe okay. I didn't. That's weird. Okay, what? Sorry, tangent. So I've got all these beautiful yarns, and I want to try to figure out a fade, and because I'm extra special, yeah. Maybe, kinda. I want to do some color work at the top, you know, one of the yolks or something. Oh, I could do a V-neck like this too. I mean, they all go together. All right, well, maybe I'm changing my mind in real time. It wouldn't be the first time. So I was looking at the colors that I have, and I had an idea of maybe this at the top, either that one or this one at the top of a sweater. You know, bear with me. We're trying to do this, right? We're designing, and these are gorgeous. This one is the mouse gray, and this is the charcoal. I'm working with the charcoal in my husband's sweater. I'm using worsted weight for him. This is fingering weight. So doing something right here, and then a color work, and then it's like, okay, either this one or this one. I have one of these. See, that's the issue. I need 4. I have plenty of yarn. Don't get me wrong. I have plenty of yarn. That's not the issue. It's, do I have plenty of the colors that I want to gradiate through in the manner that I want, right? So I was asking him to help me. So he's like, well, how many do you have of this? He said, one of these. You ordered on your own, didn't you? Yes. It's like, why'd you only order one? You don't know how to order. That's my husband. He's an enabler. He chastised me for not ordering enough. Yes. okay, yes. You know, and I have 2 of these. So it's like, okay, for a gradient, I can start with either one and do the color work that will pop. And then I was saying, all right, which color next? This is the Busy Bee. Oh my gosh, that is stunning. So I had the Busy Bee, and then I also had, I kind of ruled out the You Are My Sunshine with the other colors. It's gorgeous and it works with the gray, but I ruled it out because it doesn't gradient with the others. And I have 2 of the You Are My Sunshine, and I have 2 of the charcoal and 1 of the mouse. So, you know, even though it goes, you know, I ruled that one out, maybe. Okay. So I got that, and then I've got this. This is the Midnight Sunflower. So I was thinking, well, do I go, these 2 colors work great. And I have one of the Midnight Sunflower. Are we noticing an issue here? Are we noticing? And he's like, well, what'd you do that for? Again, my husband chastising me for not ordering enough. So I've got that. So I could do those and then add this one, right? The Busy Bee going down with it. And then I went, what about with this one? This is the Beneath the Canopy. And he's like, oh, that's gorgeous. How many do you have of that? I have 1. I have what? And he's like, why'd you only order 1? I'm like, mistakes were made. Oh my gosh. As soon as I opened this, oh my gosh. I'm like, mistakes were made. Just 1, mistakes were made. So I was looking at doing that, and he's like, no. So we're playing with these. I mean, just ordering these things. And then I've got this one, the Easy Breezy Beautiful Cover Squirrel. It's like, okay, well, how about these and then this? And he's like, well, wait a minute, that's too much color. Not necessarily. You know, and I can always pair it off and end it with that dark, right? You know, so I was thinking of that, and he's like, I don't know. So he's, you know, he's helpful, but come on. I mean, come on. So what about that? Or I also, since I do have the second one. I have the 2 of these, right? How about starting here, going here, here, and if I need more, which I've got 2 of these, only 1 of these, and I can end with that, right? And he's like, 2 start. Oh, it's killing me. And then he's like, well, wait a minute. How exactly? Because he was like more towards 3 colors. Well, I need 4 skeins pretty much for my size, you know, in the fingering weight. I may have a little bit extra, but that's better, especially if you're doing color and striping through. You know how that goes. And he's like, well, what pattern were you looking at? Well, I had 2 choices that I'm thinking of. This is one. And what I wanted to do is the color work up top, either with the charcoal or the mouse gray, and then gradiate the rest through. And he's like, no, that won't look nice. Yeah, it would. Or, you know, and he's like, you have to have the full for the body. You want that stark. Because what I was looking at is the charcoal gray, right, as the mustardy yellow color there. And maybe doing that with this one, that this beautiful Busy Bee, going like this. And since I have plenty of this, once the color work's done, I'll continue with this and then working on striping in another color, you know, if I just went with these 4. And he's like, no, you have to have the whole body the same color. I'm like, no, you don't. So he's got me a little bit, you know, frustrated. And then the other thing I realized, I have 2 of the charcoal and I have 2 of this. Could I do it just half and half? Start the top here, doing the color work, and then when the color work ends, obviously the black ends and everything. So then it continues here, right? And I've got more, right? That's that Easy Breeze. So I've got more of that. And then when it gets down to maybe about the waist level, start doing some stripes like I've got here, you know, like 1 row in between the black and this golden, beautiful bumblebee stuff, and make the stripes bigger, right? So making it more of the yellow, just one black, then a couple blacks. And then, you know, as it goes down and everything to where the bottom is all the, well, it's not really black, but this. So I have enough to do that. So I fell asleep last night and that was the last thing that went into my head. But yeah, I wasn't doing a video yesterday because I was doing all this. So I figured I might as well come on and tell you, this is what I'm trying to come up with. So I haven't wound them yet, but I need to wind them and then play. But help me out. What do you, I think that one might be the winner. I don't know. I mean, you know, and then he's like, I have to order more of this because, hello. He's like that. He told me, this is what he told me last night. He said, that's a tease. That's a tease. What were you thinking? You know, in my defense, that order that I made, I needed some solids. I was just working on ordering the semi-solids, and I ordered these 3. 2 of the charcoal, 1 of the mouse gray. And this, these 2 were just bonus extras. I mean, I paid for them. I mean, you know, hello, I wasn't stealing, right? But I did pay for them. These are mine, right? These were my bonus extras. So I already did order extra. And he's like, you don't know how to order right. Get yourself a man that says that. I'm just going to tell you, get yourself a man like that. But yeah, this has been very helpful for me. I don't know about you. I'm obviously wearing all the colors that I had not realized. So pretty sure they're going to go together. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. Wow. This is a great color session. Help me out. If you have any specifics or what have you on orders that you think it should go into, you can tell I'm very indecisive on this. They're gorgeous, and I want to cast on another project instead of working on the ones that I'm supposed to. I have nothing done this week so far. So, and I haven't cast anything new on. So yeah, I need to start something. It's just, it's how that works. My brain works like that. All right, I'm going to let you guys go because hubby said he's going to take me to lunch, and I'm going to go change my shirt since I don't know why. I'm going to go out like this. I don't care. I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be. Bye-bye.